Hi, my name is Zach. I'll be talking to you about open and closed kinetic chain exercises. In an open kinetic chain exercise, your extremities are freely movable in space, and also when you're doing this exercise, you'll be targeting one muscle group along with only having one joint involved in that process. The opposite of that is the closed kinetic chain exercise, where your extremities are fixed on the ground or either on an object, and you're using more than one joint, and also you're using many different muscles to perform that action. So the first open kinetic chain exercise would be the bicep curl, which is an upper body exercise. So for this example, I'm going to have my feet on the ground, and all I'm going to do is to flex with the dumbbell in my arm, and then extend, flex, and then extend. A progression of this is to stand on one foot. Doing this, this challenges your core to be nice and tight and to keep you balanced while trying to do the bicep curl. Also doing this exercise, there is an altered base of support along with a center of gravity. That one opposed to my regression, which would be sitting down. You have a bigger center of gravity and base of support. With your back straight against the chair, you would, just like standing and the one on, or the example with on the one foot, all you do is flex and then extend, flex, and then extend. My next example would be the hamstring curl or leg curl. For this, I have just one of these bands attached to a fixed object. At a gym, you would have better, more suitable equipment to help you with the workout process, but for this I only have a band. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be laying down on my stomach, having my leg in the band giving me some resistance. All I'm going to be doing is having my leg in the relaxed position, and I'm going to extend it towards my glute, and then back down again. Flexing, and then extending, giving some contraction to my hamstring, and feeling the pull in my glute area. A progression of this would be going to do it in a plank position. So just like a normal plank, you'd be up like this, back straight, and then flex, and then extend, flex, extend. Again, we have the work done in the core to help me stabilize and keep my back straight, along as doing the actual exercise, which would be focusing more on the hamstring. Our regression for this exercise would just be just to have my leg straight out in front of, or just to have my leg straight out, and then just to flex and then extend. As I'm going up, maybe count 2 seconds and then 4 seconds down. Doing this, you have a better control rate, and also you'll be working against gravity as you're going down, which will strengthen your hamstring. Not as much as if you have some resistance, but there will be some gains there if you're not able to use it with the resistance band. Next would be the closed kinetic chain exercise. So we have our push-ups. We have our regular push-up with your arms flat, or your arms like straight, shoulder width apart. So you'd go down about an inch or two with your chest above the ground, and then extend upwards, going down, showing some control, and then extending back up again. So to progression of this would to bring your hands inwards, so they're not exactly out in front of you and shoulder width apart, but inside, so they're right underneath your chest. So the same process, being an inch or two above the ground, lower yourself downwards, and then up, down, and then up. If you're not able to do this, or the one previously, you can do it with your knees out and on the ground. On the same thing you're going to do is just lower your body downwards, go an inch or two of the ground, and extend back upwards. My last exercise would be the squat. For this one, you'll want your feet about shoulder width apart again, and as you do this, as you lower yourself downwards, you'll feel a little bit of a contraction in your quads. As soon as you feel that contraction, maybe that's a good time for you to stop there and then try to extend back upwards, going down, feeling the contraction, then going back upwards and trying to keep your back as flat as possible. A progression of this, you can use a weight. So having the weight right in front of you, having your feet shoulder width apart. As you go down, push the weight out in front of you like this, keeping the back straight and coming back up. So it's going down and up, feeling the contraction in your quads. A regression of this, you can use a wall that I'm going to use right here, for example, or any kind of fixed object. Again, we're going to use the wall as a balance. You can also use a pole. So again, have your feet shoulder width apart. I guess have your arm stretched out in front of you. And then just like what we were doing before, just going down until you feel that contraction in your quads and extending back up. Going down and up, using the wall or any fixed object as a guide for you, and you should be able to feel a difference if you're not able to do a normal squat without any weight, as opposed to using it with an object for some guidance and help as you're going up and down with your squats. That's the end of my video. Thanks for your attention.